Hi, this is Bipolar scrapbooking. Please excuse the background noise. Those are all my children, and one of them, well, I have 3 boys, and they're twins, 3 years old, and one is 7-year-old. So I wanted to talk to you today because I know that in my last video I was talking about how a cheaper way of storing your clear stamps, and what I do as far as putting the stays on here so that your fingers don't get dirty. And when I said that you set it with a heat gun, I don't mean that you keep it on there. It's just enough to get the stays on a little bit darker. Now, I said before, I'm not picky about colors mixing. I find it to give it depth. But what I did realize, and it happened by accident, was I was laminating 5mm, okay, which my laminator says it right here, okay. I was making something with my laminator. Excuse my nails, they are dirty. We did gardening. And I have a 4 and a 3. I decided, because it clear stamps, they cling on to those plastics and stuff, and I figured, oh, let's try this out. I had a 3 ml, and I ran it through the laminator just by itself, and it's really flimsy. I don't know if you see the thickness, but it's really flimsy. So I'm gonna drop it so you can hear maybe. And you know what? I think I just noticed that this is you could see this a lot better here. All right, so I'll just move this other thing out of here so you could see better. Ah, very nice. There we go. So this is a 3 ml, too light. So what I ended up doing, the 5 ml. The much stronger. It's like a sheet of paper, you know. But this, much thicker. And you can hear that. Okay? So what I ended up doing was I did these eyelets, the big ones. I forget what the grommets that I had for a long time, and they pierce perfectly fine on both sides. They pierce fine, and it's great. I mean, I could take this right off, put it right on, okay, and nothing falls. Okay, so I'm going to show you, okay, what I did here, and I just want to show you the thickness. I have a lot. Remember, what I did is I like to ink it with the stays on, and then I just set the ink. I don't leave it on there for a long time, just a little bit. I'm not going to melt anything. And then I can turn the page and I can read what I have here. Okay, last one I had were dividers, I think they were. The page protectors is what I had used last time. And now I realize, wow, this is really cool. It's really thick. I don't know if it's really, really expensive to do this, but it's insanely easy. And it's fantastic. I mean, if you really want to look at what you have and you're getting a little confused, or your eyesight is a little, I just keep a little chipboard or cardstock, and there you go. You can see everything. Slip it right out. Put it right back in. Turn the page. You can see it. I'll do it one more time. Take this little cardstock out, white. Turn the page, flip it over. Now you could read it. Hey, let's do it one more time because it's that easy. Pass it over to the other page. Flip it right on over. And now we can read it easily. I don't know about you all, but I am stoked. Alright, so I'm going to close this up. It was another one of my ideas of trying to make it even more simpler for me. I get very, very confused in the things that I do, and I always find another way to try and make it easier. And I believe we're all pretty much alike when we start buying a little bit more things and we realize we have too much to organize, then it makes it difficult to find. I made this one simple. I put clear stamps right there. I hope this isn't like driving you nuts. And let me just show you real quick. I'm not going to show you 3mm. It didn't really work for me. So I'll just show you what worked for me. It's basically the Office Depot. And this was 25 count, 5 ml photo laminator, 8x10. Okay, I don't know if there's a price here. It's not. It may be a little bit expensive, but for me, it's well worth it. Give me a second, please.
Mom, they break this.
Oh, well.
Daddy did it.
All right. Shane, fix it, please.
Just I tried to, but I couldn't.
Try again. Okay, sorry, excuse me. Really quick, I know everyone's doing this, and I just wanted to show you how excited I am. Obviously, the masking tape, the little tape, and you make your own washi tapes. And I'm like, I am beyond excited. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there, and I don't know anybody's name. I apologize. My memory is not the best in the world, and yes, I try to remember to write these information down, and then I forget where I put it. So this is how my videos are, and I apologize. And I really am sorry if someone actually did come up with this idea. I never saw it, so I'm just showing you my variation just to make it simple. Really quick, my husband's a vet. He left as a captain, and I made this card in probably 15 minutes. It took me to make this. I did it with the dryer sheet, and it was a lot of fun. I'll probably show you how I did this. And I did just a simple thing on the inside. And that's how it is. Just really simple. Nothing, no big deal. Alright, let's pass over to something else I wanted to show you. I don't really get to videotape a lot, nor download it to YouTube. Ooh, that's my chair. But I wanted to show you another technique about how I store my spellbinders. Okay, there is no time, not any other time I can find to videotape, because when the kids go to sleep, mommy does too. So I've seen this on YouTube. Again, can't remember who I learned this from, but this is basically a divider sheet. These are the ones you get in the cropper hoppers, and I cut it down so it'll fit this legal size protector sheet. These are magnetic. Now these are really expensive. These are like the picture magnetic ones, and I found them to be really expensive. And I put my little spellbinders in here. And can't remember those. It's something. And there you go. I just put a little paper here. Then I started getting lazy and I started putting them here. Okay, just a magnet. You know, they come right out, go right back in. And so on, and so on, and so on. Well, I actually thought of something very different. And because this is actually very heavy. So I saw this on YouTube, and this is insanely cheap. This is the magnetic covers for vent.